Thank you, Super. God damn it. You see this shit? Oh, God. Okay. Yo, this is your friendly neighbor JaxBlade here. I have to do a video on this, okay? Because, alright, my bro Quaman. Alright, I feel like he uploaded a video on this. I didn't get to watch it all the way through yet, so I'm going to watch it right after this. But, me and him, we were talking on Skype like 2 days ago, saying like, okay, when this episode comes out, we gotta do videos on this. We have to do videos on this. But I didn't expect how great this episode would be. Okay, first off, let me just say this. Alright, this episode of Dragon Ball Super, the 100th episode, the 100th freaking episode, I just was cracking up the whole way through it, just crying out, spazzing too, man. Because, alright, freaking, it's the Brolina episode. The Kale goes Brolina, and that shit was just amazing. Okay, first off, let me start this off properly. So, Kale, freaking Kale, she's just... This is so raw, man. I really wish Quinn was here right now because me and him would be talking about this together. I'll check out his video after this, whatever. But anyways, there was... Oh, God. So, I gotta get my composure, okay. So, in this episode, the Broly girl just freaking went off. She went off. She just went ham. She destroyed everything. Now, first of all, let me start this off by saying, like, people who know me for a while, you know there are certain aspects of Dragon Ball where I just can't help myself, okay? For instance, Gohan wrecking the Cell Juniors, one of the beastliest freaking scenes in anime history. Super Saiyan 2 Kid Gohan, one of the beastliest characters ever created. Freaking Vegito whooping ass, and Super Saiyan Blue Vegito. That made me like, just insanely happy. Freaking Vegito, not freaking Vegito, Future Trunks cutting people in half with his sword. That is something I just geek out over. And then there's another thing. It's this guy right here. Broly. I openly admit I love Broly. Like, his movie, me and Kwame have watched this movie together so many times. We quote this dude. Like, I remember as a kid, this is one of my favorite parts, just the fact that he would just go, "Where do you think you're going, Dad? In a rocket built for one person." So this episode, as soon as she transformed, I was just like, oh, God, they're going at it. And so, like, I just thought she was just going to transform and it was going to end. I didn't think that they would do this whole thing, but she starts going like, Son Goku, Son Goku. And you know what she's basically doing? She's basically doing the Kakarot, and shit like that. She's trying to, like, mimic that, but she can't say it because whatever. The one thing I am greatly disappointed in, though, is in this episode, I really wish that Broly would have been canon. And, like, I openly admit, this is a guilty pleasure movie, guys. I openly admit, this is a guilty pleasure movie. I don't say it's, like, on the same level as, like, you know, World Strong or stuff like that. But this is just a fun, enjoyable movie for me and my friends. And, like, I just remember watching this, like, playing video games of it, using him. I remember getting so hyped when he was in all these video games coming out. And, like, when he was in Budokai 3, that's when I lost my shit. But this episode right here, like, first off, you know, let me get my composure. Okay. So, freaking Goku is, you know, fighting Caulifla. And Caulifla, okay, fine-ass Caulifla, like, was whooping ass. Like, Kale got her ass beat by these, like, a pig guy and a lobster guy, whatever. And so, Goku and her, like, start sparring with each other, because she's like, hey, show me how to do that Super Saiyan Blue shit. And then Goku's like, oh, well, this is, I don't think you're ready for that yet. And then she, like, transforms. And there's this one thing, please make this into a GIF. Please, please, someone make this into a GIF. That would make me so freaking happy. There's this scene where she's, like, okay, bulking up into Ascended Super Saiyan form, where, you know, what Trunks did when he was fighting Cell, you know, or Super Vegeta, where she's like, boom, her muscles get big, her arm muscles get big, her leg muscles get big, and then there's this one scene where they just can go, boom, right on her chest, right on her chest, right on her chest. Someone send that to me at JaxBlade Fitness Twitter handle or on Tumblr at JaxBlade, because that thing, that was just one thing I was like, okay, I'm liking this. And I was actually enjoying the fight between Goku and Caulifla. It was a pretty decent fight, but then, shit hit the fan. When freaking Brolina showed up, Kale transformed into Brolina because she saw those two getting frisky with each other, and she's like, oh no, you ain't scissoring my girl, that's my girl right there. And so she decides that she's gonna go wreck Goku, and she transforms into Broly, and there are all these fan service stuff. And this is one part where, okay, you guys know me. I'm the one who talks so much. I'm like, okay, it's nothing like My Hero Academia, Hunter x Hunter, One Punch Man, all these, Hajime no Ippo, all these great shows that are out right now. You need to step your game up. This is one one part where I openly admit I geeked the fuck out. Like, the last time I geeked out was the Kale episode, because I just have a soft spot for Broly, or a hard spot, whatever you want to put it. Like, I don't give a fuck. This episode, you guys see me geek out before. This episode was so great. She's just wrecking Goku around the ring, and Goku's like, well, he's just tanking it. It's like, what the hell's up with her? And I'm just so mad that they could not say that the old Broly movie was canon, so Vegeta was like, oh, what the hell is going on? Not this shit again. But no, it was just, it was so great. And there's this one scene where she's like clotheslining him, and I really thought she was gonna do this thing because she slams him into a building. And then there's this part where she's just like, so, like, I really wanted her to say that line, like, so, you are all talk and no action. A true piece of trash. Just say that fucking line. Or something similar to it. But she was more like Broly in the other movies. I don't care. Like, that was one thing. I was just genuinely happy to see Broly back on screen. And this is one scene where I was just like, oh, I literally went like this. I was like, okay, so Super Saiyan Blue Goku. Goku's like, I had enough of this shit. So he powers up. He goes his Kamehameha wave, right? And he freaking just blasts Broly as a Super Saiyan Blue. He blasts Brolina, Kale, whatever you want to call her. And she just like walks forward through the whole thing. I was just like, that bitch is taking a Super Saiyan Blue Kamehameha. Just out the this fucking Brolina for you right there. And I was just, oh my god. That was so dope. It was, oh god, that was amazing. Because it was just a throwback. So you remember when Broly freaking like takes it and he's just like, oh, what was that supposed to be? Goku. And then he just throws oh my god. I love this episode, guys. I'm literally about to call Quaman or Quinn, whatever it was that we call him right now, because we need to geek out over this together. Because this episode, you know what? I'm gonna link, I think he did a video on this. I did not get to watch his video yet, so I'll leave it in the description below. But, oh my god. That, okay, to me, the best episodes of Super are the filler episodes, like the one with Pan. My favorite episode so far is the Rayleigh episode. But this episode right now, this is honestly like my third or second favorite episode in the whole Super series. Like, right after the Rayleigh episode. Like, this episode right here. Like, all the other shit, I do not give a fuck about. Like, there's so many other things where I was just like, this is so freaking dumb and boring. But this part right here, I'm just enjoying it. I'm just literally enjoying this stupid little fan service thing. You're making me enjoy it. Like, I was actively waiting this entire week for this episode. I was so freaking hype, alright? Oh, God. Oh, you see, I'm sweating, man. I'm sweating, dude. Oh, God, that was a fun episode. I enjoyed that shit. I don't care if it was stupid. I don't care if it was fan servicey. This is the one time with Super I genuinely enjoyed it. I genuinely enjoyed it. So, good on you. Good on you. Well, if Kale comes back again, I will be back again. But anyways, keep calm, booyah on. Don't forget, moment time. New video coming tomorrow. I was gonna upload it tonight, but I had to do this. I literally had to do this. I was so fucking dope.